Your face!
I know I'm different. Perhaps unpleasant to look at, but it's me.
But your body, you're part machine. How did you come back?
I can't remember. So much of the memory has gone, but it is me.
Oh, uh-huh. Well, that's pretty convenient. Anybody can put on a blue suit and pretend to be Superman. Try and tell me something only he could know.
There are snippets. A farm in Kansas. The name Kent. I want to remember. I want to know.
Welcome back to AudiHD Reviews. I'm James, and this is Cyborg Superman. Hank Henshaw, he is here. It took a while for him to get here. This came in from GameStop, and it had an interesting journey on the way to me. So I am getting this review in a little late. I'm getting the figure in a little late. And I don't know if anybody is still interested. I'm sure if you wanted him, you've maybe found him by now. But I'm doing a review of him anyway because he is spectacular, and Cyborg Superman is my favorite DC villain. I love this guy. I love this guy ever since I was a kid when I read the comics as they came out from the death and return of Superman. So let's get into his accessories. Okay, so first things first, he comes with the trading card. It says Cyborg Superman Revenge of the Green Lanterns down there. It's a pretty good art. It looks like modern Dan Jurgens art. Does it say on here on the card? I don't see a name on it. But it looks like Dan Jurgens art. Maybe Brett Breeding is inking him. But it looks mostly like it. Here is his data file in case somebody wants to pause and read that right now. He also comes with two hands. He comes with this fisted hand. That looks pretty nice. And he comes with this pointing hand, and hair not included. Pointing hand is an interesting gesture. But hey, at least it's not a trigger finger hand. So there is that. Looks like you can hold something with it if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. Maybe it's for that scene in the comic when he tells the survivors of Coast City that, you know, the bad guys are behind you, and then they all turn around and they say, "What are you talking about? There's nobody back there." And he says, "I said he's behind you." And then he like fries them all. Yeah, that was quite a moment. Anyway, all right, so let's take a look at the man of the hour, or the machine of the hour. Let's take a look at Hank Henshaw. Hank is my favorite DC villain. I have loved this guy ever since I was a kid. Let's get in here on these details. That is very nice sculpt, very nice paint job. There is some inaccuracies, of course. The original Cyborg Superman, he had a regular flesh neck. And I don't remember in the Green Lantern story if he had a metal one. Since this is based on Revenge of the Green Lanterns, I guess I'd have to check that out. Yeah, this looks really nice. Did a great job here with the splitting of his face. Having a hard time focusing. Sorry about that. I kind of like how his hair is a little bit longer in the back. It is just on the one side, obviously, but it's a little bit longer than I was expecting. Hank's hair, of course, was short in the original stories. Yeah, that is nice. He needs his chin painted. I'm going to touch that up at some point. Paint that red, the little ball in there. And yeah. Look at that detail. I'm sorry. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. We don't get a lot of stuff with this guy. I think the last figure we got was DC Collectibles, maybe, or DC Direct. I don't remember. Look at all that detail there in the arm. I'm just going to kind of let you just look at it. Oh, and we had one from Mayfix not that long ago too. I forgot about that one. That was the most recent one. And the Mayfix one is spectacular. If you don't have it, go check him out. That's a lot of really nice sculpting detail. I appreciate that they didn't just reuse parts from, say, the Justice League Cyborg. Um, these all look, I mean, these look like new parts to me. I'm not recognizing them. It's possible that I'm wrong. These might be reused, but they look new to me. That should be silver. For anybody who wants to customize this guy, this part here on his leg should be silver. And of course, half of his S should be black. I don't think anybody's ever gotten that right except for DC Universe Classics, I guess, maybe. Are they the ones that did it right? Well, that was a long time ago. But anyway, yeah, half the S should be spotted with black. So I'll probably have to touch that up. But yeah, he's got some excellent detail. Check that out right there. You can see right through, excuse me, yeah, right through his leg. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I dig that. I like that a lot. Come on down here to the feet. We got that split toe. That is very cool. Very cool. The back of him, you know, looks like that. Even the back of his leg. Look at all that detail up in there. Just very impressed with this guy. This might be the best McFarlane figure in a while. Well, I mean, now that Silver Age Superman's pretty good too. For me, this might be tied with it, just because of. I'm sure I'm biased. Wouldn't be the first time. I've been told before that I'm biased. I just love this character so much. I love that the S is raised. It's sculpted on there. Painted very nicely, I might add. It's not, it's not too messy. It's got a little bit of overspray here and there, but I mean, that looks pretty good. We got a wired cape, so you can do all the things. There's no S on it. That's it's whatever. I would have liked to have had the S on there, but beggars can't be choosers. So let's take a look at his articulation real quick with these robotic parts. We've got, the regular double jointed elbow. That's okay. So that's extremely ugly. That's all right. I think Anthony over Anthony's Customs, he's gonna have a field day with that. That does not look good. So we're just gonna go like that, and then guess what, guys? You can hardly see it. Let's see on this side. He's got the, oops, sorry, bumping the camera here. He's got the regular McFarlane elbows over here, but they are double jointed. They work well. His head, he gets up not too bad. That hair does get in the way a little bit, but if you tilt his head to one side a little bit, he gets up just a little bit further. Getting down, he gets really nice down. So yeah, and of course it goes all the way around if you need it to. Okay, what else do we got to do? Let's see. Let's check out his arms. His arms go up about that far. He's got upper torso. He's got waist swivel right there. That was just the figure stand falling. He's got pretty good leg swivel in there. No thigh cut. Who had the thigh cut recently that we reviewed? They were pretty good. Gosh, I don't remember now who it was. Anyway. Oh yeah, legs. So he does have double jointed legs, but because of the way this metal is in here, the plastic, you know what I mean? It does not want to go any further than that. It gets in the way, but the joint is there. That's an interesting looking knee. I guess that's the best they could do. Probably the same thing with the elbow, I suppose, considering that he's supposed to be all metal in those spots. But that's what you get there. And over here, he gets the regular double jointed knee, and he's got his ankle stuff. You know how these work by now. So, yeah, this guy's phenomenal. Pick him up. Do not waste any time. Go get him. He's great. Of the Supermen that they have released, well, I guess they've released all of them. He's the best. He's the best one. Superboy was plagued by being too tall, and he had the spiked leather jacket from the Rebirth run of was it Teen Titans? Young Justice, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So he had the spikes on his jacket. Steel, of course, had the wrong S, and he had the blue spots all over him. Eradicator has no neck, either version. So yeah, this guy is the best. So let's do a size comparison, and we'll get you guys out of here. All right, so here he is with the new 52 Cyborg Superman. I was going to actually put him with my custom Eradicator, but I'm not really sure which box he's in right now. So here he is. He's a little bit shorter than the new 52 Superman, new 52 Cyborg Superman. Which one wore it better? I'm not a big fan of Zor-El as Cyborg Superman. I've never been a big fan of that. I am, however, obviously a big fan of this guy, so he wore it better. But no, this guy, you know, his design is cool. There's nothing wrong with the design. I just didn't like how the character was written. So anyway, there is your size comparison, and yeah, this guy is phenomenal. This guy is going to sell out, and he's going to be very difficult to get a hold of. He's going to be expensive on the aftermarket, just like all the Cyborg Supermans tend to be. So I wouldn't waste any time. If you see him, get him. I got mine, like I said, from GameStop. They should be getting some more in soon if they haven't already. And yeah, so he's great. Okay, sorry for not having a better review for you guys. I'm just kind of at a loss for words. He's great. He needs a little bit of touching up. The S, the spot on his leg, his chin, a little bit of you know, customization there just to make him super accurate. But he's wonderful. Just go get him. And he's very solid. I love the sculpt work. Love the paint. Everything about this guy is just great. So yeah, can't recommend him enough. So thank you guys for letting me into your space. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.
The alloys used to construct his machine half are definitely Kryptonian in nature. As for his biological half, all DNA testing matches up with a true Superman's.
I am Superman Westfield. I'm different due to the damage, but it's me. Give me Doomsday. Now.
The memory loss he suffered may be traumatic in origin, but this is definitely a Kryptonian cyborg. Has he suggested he might have been restored by the robot units in the Antarctic fortress?
Superman's fortress? You've been there?
I helped Superman defeat the Eradicator there. The Kryptonian energy field which built it. No matter, though, as near as I can tell, he is Superman come back to life.
Oh, yeah. That's what I...